It's been 2 years since I've moved to Taiwan. And I have a problem. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. I have no good way of getting around. Uber is too expensive, bikes are slow and tiring, and buses can be somewhat unreliable. And in this city, there's not really subway. For me to truly be one with Taiwan, I must ride like my ancestors. It's unlike the freedom that you get from boba milk tea or chips. This one is less known and far more essential to your daily life. The signs have come from above to tell me true freedom comes from scooters. I've been seeing these EV scooters called Gogoros everywhere. Apparently Gogoro is created by the man who designed the Xbox. I've been seduced. Being the lifelong gamer, this kind of product was made just for me. He's kind of pushing the boundary of swappable battery EV scooters in Taiwan. Unfortunately, I found out that in order for me to even consider riding one of these, I need to become Taiwanese and then get a license. Or maybe I just wanted to save some money. I passed the test. I passed the written test. I'm so glad. It's really so close to almost losing it, but I got through it. I got through it. Google Translate, thank you. Now I'm gonna do the road test. Welcome to the real road test. KayJayLin is ready and going up to the line. This is the infamous line that fails so many people. It only requires 7 seconds and he's trying to maintain stability. Now he can actually make the U-turn into that box. Will he make it into the box? Will he make it in the box? Yes, he makes it into the box. Oh man, he's making it happen today. Scooters grow on trees here, but apparently you need to pay for them. Like, you actually have to have money to buy a scooter. So if I'm gonna pay for one, I might as well choose my favorite color. Black, like the tainted color of my soul. Being the Los Angeles racer that I am, I'm gonna customize it. You hear stories of scooter accidents in Taiwan all the time, and it makes you kind of pause whether you should do as the Romans do. I actually looked to my ancestors for lessons, and this is what comes about. One does not get shit done if one is fearful. It's only when we conquer fear with purpose and patience that we can actually find freedom in ourselves. I'm reminded of my Taiwanese grandmother, who basically charged forth in like this rising Taiwan through a lot of struggle in the mid-1900s, and she just pushed forward regardless of obstacles and got shit done, supporting her siblings and even bringing the entire family to the United States in the 70s. So she was relentless. That's the spirit I aspire to. That's why I like the idea of riding like my ancestors. This EV scooter is like getting an injection, instant and startling in its electric torque and basically this deep sense of riding heritage and the future all at once. It's also customized with a storage case for my studio equipment and rigged across to latch any camera system and turn it into my own personal mobile YouTube studio. Subscribe to see that in a future video. And what I mean by heritage is that Taiwan was basically one of the birthplaces of the EV revolution. Tesla's early EV technology was actually born in Taiwan. And that history shows in this scooter, which is why I suspect Taiwan was chosen as the starting place for this entrepreneur who was born in Hong Kong, educated and worked in the United States, but came back to this island.
I've always saw Taiwan as a innovator's heaven. That if I can imagine it, I can build it here.
This led to a huge battery swapping network across the entirety of Taiwan, and he has plans to expand internationally. Now he has 500,000 scooters online in a market that is potentially 500 million scooters worldwide. For me, mobility tech has always been about riding this accumulation of history, like your BMWs or Porsches. Gogoro is starting to build this history in Taiwan. It gives me a ton of energy knowing that this scooter comes from a place where my origins lie. And using it over a year, it became something I could not live without. The convenience of transportation, the lack of fumes, and just the cost savings associated. So if you plan on staying in Taiwan for more than a year, and if you have a way to do it, then this may be one of your mobility solutions. It can get you past car traffic, and also because of the lack of car parking, scooters are the best to actually, find places to park. And most importantly, I now have the freedom to go out and get some boba and chips. Because all we want in life is just to get shit done, chill, have some tea and some chips. Getting a scooter was the key to unlocking Taiwan. Because one does not simply pick up boba milk tea and chips. They must earn it.